As fans, we all know the biggest moments in NASCAR history. Whether it was Richard Petty winning 200, or Dale Sr. winning his 7th title, or perhaps Indiana's own Jeff Gordon winning the inaugural Brickyard 400. But how did they happen? How about the closest finish in Daytona 500 history? How did Denny Hamlin beat Martin Truex to the line in the 2016 Daytona 500 by mere inches? We all know the finish. It's in every highlight reel.
Side by side, bouncing off each other. Unbelievable.
You know what we all forget? Matt Kenseth. This was his Daytona 500 to lose. He dominated the last 40 laps. And on the backstretch, with 1 mile to go, Matt Kenseth loses the chance to be a Daytona 500 champion. So let's set the stage. The Daytona 500 green flag waved, and it became very clear. To end up in victory lane today, you were going to have to beat the Toyotas. They dominated. They led almost every lap, working together, redefining what teamwork was in the biggest race of the year.
You got Kenseth, Truex, Kyle Busch, and Hamlin all lined up with Edwards just right in tow as well.
5 fast ones at the front of this field.
As they come off turn 4, take 2 to go, it becomes very clear. They know the goal is to settle it amongst themselves. You can listen in.
Try to get to the white here if we can, so we know there's not overtime.
Matt says at least wait to turn 3 on the white flag so we don't get to all these other Chevrolets and all.
Yeah, we got to get a team win here.
Matt Kenseth tells his spotter, just get me to the white flag. Tell him, work with me to the white flag, and then the race is on. But as they come off turn 4 to take the white flag, it becomes very clear. The run's coming. Denny Hamlin knows it. Here comes Kevin Harvick on the outside. Denny Hamlin, a good teammate, jumps up, blocks, kills the run, pulls back in line. It didn't work. The run's still coming. Denny Hamlin has no choice, pulls to the outside, takes the run. This is the moment. He's in 4th. He should not get to the front of the field. And Martin Truex Jr. in 2nd place. The picture that's painted by his spotter is dramatic and clear.
11's got a little bit of a draft coming up to the 18. 11's got a little bit of help to the 18.
You know it's an important moment. As Denny Hamlin comes off turn 2, he loses some energy, and his spotter is emphatic. He doesn't suggest that he blocks the run. He's crystal clear. Do not let them split you.
He's picking up 22. Do not let him split you. Here he comes. Half coming right to your bumper.
Here it is, outside the 18, now outside the 78. Martin Truex Jr. has no option, but yet the 20 still hasn't moved. What doesn't he know? What doesn't he have for information? You know, that's a good time. We should stop. Lauren Ranier, Matt Kenseth's spotter. First ever race together. Who knew on December 17th, a car crash in North Carolina could perhaps change the outcome of who wins the Great American Race? Chris Osborne, Matt Kenseth's spotter, they've been together for years. Well, Chris, he was unable to make it. This horrible car crash left himself beat up and battered and in the hospital, unable to spot for Matt Kenseth at the start of the 16 season. So Matt and Lauren Ranier are working their first race together, and I believe it was clear that lack of experience shows as they come down the backstretch to try to win this race. As the 11 comes up the outside by the 18, up to the 78, still no move out of the 20, still no information from the spotter. Only at the end of the backstretch do you hear, here comes the 11. Huge right turn out of Matt Kenseth from the 1st lane to the 3rd lane. Too aggressive, too late, too much of a block. Denny Hamlin hangs a left, takes his teammate 3 wide. This is the Great American Race. Everything is on the line. And just like that, in an instant, Matt Kenseth's chances, they're done.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
And then the drag race. Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., door to door, side drafting, tire smoke, beating and banging for Martin Truex Jr. to lose by mere inches to Denny Hamlin.
The closest 500 ever.
I'm sorry, Matt. I probably messed you up there. Sorry, guys. Doesn't get much more heartbreaking than that.
What could have been Matt Kenseth's Daytona 500 victory, you now know as the closest finish in Daytona 500 history.